I'm not sure there was a specific problem we were trying to address so much as trying to get greater certainty that we were managing our affairs in an optimal fashion. Our focus was pretty much on annual returns. We're doing very well financially, but we were aware that there were gaps in how we were thinking about things, and the absence of a written plan just didn't seem quite right, given the importance of financial planning and estate planning in our lives.
Yeah, we were sort of approaching the peak earning years in our careers, and we knew that we needed a little bit more than where we were at, so we sought something else out.
Yeah, I think my overall sense, and I think it's a shared sense, was it was just missed opportunity, that there was probably more that we should be doing, but we didn't know what we didn't know. So I think we're both, reasonably sharp people when it comes to making decisions, but we had no context. There was no set of long-term goals that were clearly established. There was no holistic approach to how we were looking at our financial future and our estate. So I think there was just a sense of uncertainty that we could do better and we should do better. We're smart people. Is this all there is? There's got to be somebody who can take us to the next level. And I think that's what Team FG did for us. They really got us there. And I don't think it took that long. I think after a year or two, we knew we were working with the right team.
Yeah, we moved away from the thought that this was just about returns and our money, and it was a lifestyle issue, our future issue, much broader, holistic, as Greg has said.
Yeah. And I think when we got into some of the key topics that we cover with our advisor, things like tax efficiency, something you should be thinking about and planning and strategizing around, but we just weren't. We were investing really without any sense of strategy. And I think that absence of strategy also put us in a position when markets went a little wonky, or there was some uncertainty, there was doom and gloom in the economic forecast. In the absence of a strategy, you're really being buffeted by those winds of change and uncertainty. And the strategy component and being able to talk to our advisor on a regular basis really gave us a strong sense. No, we're on the right course. We may deviate, a little bit here or there, but generally we're on the right tack. And so stay the course. And, in almost 20 years of enjoying a relationship, it's proven to be a very smart decision on our part. And I think we feel pretty good about it.
Oh, I feel great about it. Peace of mind.
Yeah, peace of mind, exactly right. Bit of a cliche, but it really describes it. I think working with Rob, there was a real exchange of ideas and a very concerted effort on his part to just listen. It wasn't just, hey, this is our formula, this is how we do things, and this is how you're going to fit in. I think there was a very legitimate and sincere interest in what was on our mind, what we were trying to accomplish, a lot of iterations. And it was very clear to us that, yes, they had a lot of experience and they had a lot of ideas, but they really worked hard to understand what we're about as people. And as a result of that, we've actually consulted with Rob on issues that aren't strictly within the realm of financial planning. We talked to him about lifestyle issues, about, we want to, make this crazy investment that financially may not make sense, but we just want to do it. And, his advice of, go for it. You can do it. It's not a problem if that's what's going to make you happy. A meaning of life plan is as important as a financial plan. And I think that did demonstrate clearly he understood us and cared about us very sincerely as individuals.
And he never gets tired of answering the same question. Every couple of years, something will come up and it's, I know we've had this discussion, but can you just reassure me one more time on this or something like that? And his patience with us is phenomenal.
Yeah. Because candidly, you do kind of revert to form when things aren't going right. There's been some pretty big economic downturns externally since we started working with Rob and the group. And you're going to have those conversations, and patience, absolutely. But at the same time, a great effort to educate us on what they're thinking.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of the day, it's our decision. But at this point, we work as a team. it's very much a partnership with Rob. And we talk to him about a variety of issues that go far beyond what someone might think of a financial planner's role to be. We definitely go outside those lines, and I think that contributes to a much stronger sense of partnership between us and the team.
And hand in hand with that goes a real high level of trust that we can have these discussions and we will get good advice and we will feel good about whatever decision that we make. I don't have anything to compare it to, but I can't imagine being happier anywhere else.
Yeah, I think the more traditional approach to advisory services really comes down to investment portfolios. And it's almost an exclusive focus on returns and stock market performance and things of that nature, which are really important. I mean, there's something I personally monitor very, very closely on a daily basis. But the difference working with Rob and the team is they're a much more holistic approach. They're focused on strategy. None of the consultations or decisions we make are undertaken outside that context of a real strategy that we've aligned upon years in advance or months in advance. And so when opportunities or adversity arises, which they inevitably do, we've got that strategy. And it's more than just a matter of the returns. It's what are the long-term goals we've talked about? What are our risk tolerances? How does this impact tax planning and tax efficiency? What are the ramifications long-term on our state? So it's not just about returns. And I think if I could focus on one difference between working with a traditional advisor versus the team we're engaged with, it's very much that broader outlook, that sense of strategy, and that caring about our whole well-being versus what's the financial return.
Early on in our investment careers, and it had a bad outcome. We highly leveraged an investment. It went down and we panicked. We felt very vulnerable in that situation and we didn't feel we had good advice at all. It was a great learning experience for the future, but it was not good advice. And another experience working with another advisor who never reached out ever. It was just, send me your money and I'll send you the statements, and that was the relationship. So starting to work with Rob was a whole new experience, meeting on a regular basis, having conversations about other things. It was a very different experience and much appreciated.
I think one of the best parts of working with the group, and specifically our advisor, is that sense of partnership. Financial planning and estate planning, that's a very long-term, decades-long plus journey. And we definitely feel like someone's on that journey with us, looking after our interests. And that is something that I think we appreciate as much as anything else. We are definitely part of a team. We're in a partnership. It's a partnership based on trust and understanding. And I can't recommend highly enough that others seek out that sort of relationship with their advisor, because it is peace of mind.
Yeah, I always come back to peace of mind, because that's my overriding feeling when we approach anything with Rob. And I just know that I'm going to be able to have a good discussion. I'm going to get a well thought out answer, and it's peace of mind. There's just a lot of confidence that we're on the right track, that our future as we want to have it, we're both retired now, we want to travel. Yes, the pandemic has put a little bit of a wrinkle in that plan, but we're on the right track to be able to do all the things that we want to do at this stage of our life. And I don't think we'd be here without having worked with the group for 20 years.
Yeah, I think the word confidence really defines the current relationship we have. There's been so much work done on our objectives, our goals, our aspirations, and that's been supported by strategy, whether it's around most tax efficient way to manage a portfolio, whether it's how to respond or not respond to external financial crisis. Regardless of the situation, we feel very prepared. Time has proven that our sense of confidence is well placed because we've done extremely well working with the group. We've certainly exceeded beyond our expectations and, kind of living the life as a result. So I think that sense of confidence is really one of the defining elements of our relationship of working with Rob and the group. One of the surprising elements of our relationship has been the range of discussions we have that go outside the pure financial realm. We've actually talked to Rob and the team about issues that I don't think people traditionally see as the role of a financial planner. So working with Rob and the team has been much, much more than that. We've made life decisions that go far beyond the pure financial as a result of our partnership with Rob and the team. And that gives us great comfort and something we, intend to enjoy for many, many more years to come, because it's really worked for us.
Absolutely.